Hello, everyone. It's the Axle Shifter here, and this is a long awaited return for this channel as I'm once again coming back to the power scaling series where I power scale different characters. Now, for pretty much all of the power scaling videos, I've only been doing Cars characters, and actually, the first one I actually really did that didn't feature a Cars character was with Sonic. Remember that? Yeah, I highly recommend you check that out. But now, I'm going to be focusing on another speedster, this time from the world of DC Comics. This being Godspeed. Godspeed once again appears in the DC Comics and was essentially one of the Flash's few rivals, once again behind Reverse Flash himself, of course, as we all know. But we're going to be talking about his full power, and let's see how godly Godspeed truly is. Let's do this. Now, for some background details on this character, Godspeed, aka August Hart, was actually a Central City cop to avenge his brother, who was killed in the line of duty. He worked closely with actually Barry Allen, aka The Flash, and he even had an altercation with Black Hole, a science group dedicated to weaponizing the Speed Force. Their efforts somehow created a Speed Force storm that created several speedsters. But August is still hell-bent on avenging his brother. He takes on the mantle of Godspeed in order to seek justice in Central City. But now that we have his basic origins and now just goals in general, we're finally going to be talking about his powers and abilities. Now, like most speedsters, they all have a connection to the Speed Force and can use powers from the Speed Force. So, in the Rebirth comics, Barry teaches August how to use the Speed Forces. And for example, speedsters are normally able to go so fast that they're capable of creating vortexes or mini tornadoes, like Flash states it. And Godspeed is even shown just minutely recreating that type of ability. And if with the right training, he eventually is capable of using those abilities, as we see in the comics again. But he is much more powerful than just that. August is also capable of stealing speed from another speedster, which can instantly remove the speed force within them, instantly forcibly killing them in the process. So he also has that ability as well. So that means he can easily run through other speedsters, steal their speed force powers forcibly, and just instantly killing them, and just them resulting in death. And like other speedsters, Godspeed is extremely fast. He's fast enough to run on water like other speedsters like the Flash, for example, and he's even so fast that he's capable of appearing in two places at once, and he even speed blitzed Barry in a group of speedsters, and he's even capable of surviving a vortex from Barry and is acknowledged to be faster. And much like the Flash and the other speedsters throughout the DC universe, they're easily capable of phasing through walls or practically anything that could be phased through that's a solid matter. And as for fighting capabilities, he is no slouch either, because he is shown on multiple occasions to be keeping up with and outspeeding Barry on several occasions. But much like every other character in the DC universe, he does have his fair share of weaknesses. For example, he is capable of moving in two places at once, that's how fast he is, but it does divide his Speed Force power, making him somewhat weaker. So much so that even Barry and Wally, to a certain extent, can individually match his halves when it comes to speed and power. It also starts to hurt like August at his extended use if he uses too much of it. Barry's even capable of catching Godspeed thanks to his own experience and knowledge, despite August holding a significant speed advantage over him. He's also ultimately defeated by Flash and Wally, so yeah. But overall, this is a pretty short power scaling video because I think he only really appears in ever one comic. I believe he is eventually killed by Reverse Flash and is dead, but still, for what it's worth, Godspeed was godly indeed.